Hi there, Taurus, and this is your November 2019 Love Monthly Forecast reading. If you have the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. The reading for Taurus is quite special in a way because um, I would say not really special, but it's very action packed. And I really don't think that this is going to be limited in terms of love life. I kind of feel that, some parts of the reading can also be in terms of your personal life, career, or work situation all at the same time. So, the first card that we have over here is the Tower card being crossed over by the Seven of Wands. So this is a situation wherein maybe you are in a very tricky situation right now. There is something that just happened in the relationship setup. Maybe you are having problems with a relationship with a specific person. You're fighting for what is right, for what is true, that kind of energy, and you're waiting for some form of decision, because I kind of feel here that there was something unfair that happened to you. Maybe you are encountering some legalities at this time, possibly, and you are having some form of trouble with communicating with a specific person, individual, or other party involved here. So I'm getting here a lot of decision making that you are waiting upon or you want to conclude on. There's a lot of challenges that I'm picking up here. A lot of challenges, a lot of tests, trials, and it's making you mad and crazy. You don't even know. Maybe you are getting confused with everything that is happening in your life. It's like at one point you are feeling happy, and then it's like a domino effect wherein something happens and everything just falls apart. This is really what I'm getting here. So I kind of feel that there is some form of legality issues, official documents that could be creating some form of misery. I'm not sure if I should be using the word misery, but it is definitely creating some form of troubles in your mind. You do have the Five of Wands at the foundation card. So, there is some form of argument and mental conflict. There's so much conflict going on inside of you, and it makes me feel as well that whatever is happening right now, they are definitely meant to happen. It's like trying to postpone things over and over again to a point wherein right now you cannot postpone it anymore. So you might be dealing issues that are existing like a years ago or a year ago, those kinds of things, and right now you have no way to navigate this energy but to face it head on. There are things that you cannot postpone anymore. So regardless if it's work, relation to your colleagues, clients, or maybe your love life, personal life, there is a situation right here wherein you're dealing with unfinished business from the past, issues from the past, things that were not cleared up in the past needs to be cleared up this time around, and they are coming at you at a fast pace wherein it's creating some form of struggle and test. And it's quite interesting because the Uranus is in the sign of Taurus, and it is creating a lot of aspects, important aspects at this time, especially for the month of November. So it really creates that highlight of stress. Uranus in Taurus is like forcing change because you did not initiate change, so the universe or you know Mother Earth or the universe our divine calling is making the change for you. So whatever is happening right now, they are meant to happen. And most likely that, because you did not try to resolve it earlier, so now everything is happening without your control. So it is something that you cannot control anymore, and you need to navigate that energy without your planning. So if you're the type of person that likes to be prepared on things, I kind of feel that this could be a time wherein you're not prepared anymore, because things are suddenly happening at a fast pace. But at the same time, this should be giving you some form of relief, because this way you will be able to sort everything in the past, and you can improve the situation on how you should be dealing with this type of situation if it does happen again in the future. So it's like, sweeping dirt and germs from the past and learning from mistakes, learning from, maybe making a better judgment of people, of scenarios, those kinds of things. At the top of this reading, you do have the Two of Pentacles, and it's always have a lot to do with decisions and balancing two things, those kinds of things, and they are looming into your mind. It's like, there you are handling two things. You are thinking about so much things that you're kind of losing balance as a result. So, a lot of things are happening for you guys, and it's making you very emotionally unstable all at the same time. So I really don't know what this situation is really manifesting for you, especially for the month of November. I kind of feel that around October, you should be, having an idea what that is. It's just that, the highlight, the climax is leaning onwards to the month of November, I would say. So this could be like a continuation phase of what you might be undergoing through the month of October. But I do know that, something surprising did happen, very unexpected, where a lot of you guys are feeling sorrowful, very pessimistic, and not being able to see things in a very clear manner. You're basically only focused on what has happened, and you're not really that much focused on what you can do to resolve a situation. You're focusing on the problem itself. So in the near future, though, we do have the Page of Swords. So this is a situation wherein there could be some form of communication, talks, or discussions going to be happening. This could be an offer or message from someone. It is being clarified by the Magician card, and I don't know. I mean, this combination has a positive alignment. I just am drawn to tell you guys to be more careful with how you negotiate with people around this time, especially that because November is a time of the Mercury retrograde season in the sign of Scorpio. So I would say that you need to be careful, because trust is definitely going to be a bigger issue for you guys. Maybe there is someone that you should not trust, or maybe you are not trusting someone, or maybe there is someone that is trying to manipulate you, trying to lead you astray, those kinds of things. So you need to be smart. You need to handle the situation not by impulse. You need to be more, I would not say manipulative, but you need to think like a Scorpio. You're not just gonna risk things. You're not just gonna be agreeing things just because it feels good, it sounds good, those kinds of things. I know Taurus likes comfort and all of that, but this is the time that you need to be thinking of the sure way. What is safe to you, what can bring you comfort, those kinds of energy is really what's important here. You do have the Lovers card here that is representing your energy right now. So this could be a situation in terms of your love life and relationship. This could be pertaining to a connection with someone. This can also be presenting the decision that you have to make. There is some form of changes and decision that you need to undergo, all those kinds of stuff. And we do have the Two of Wands over here as well. So this is a situation wherein it makes me feel that you are somehow afraid or scared of whatever decisions is going to be manifesting for you in your life in the future. And I do understand that, because Taurus is the sign wherein they don't like change, they don't like things that are unexpected, and even though they are expecting some form of results, they are still fearful of what results are going to present itself. The fact that you don't know where things are gonna go, the fact that you don't know if things are going to be in your favor or not, is scaring you. And this is really what I'm getting here. Something is definitely going to be happening for you, but not knowing the future is what puts you off. It is what is scaring you right now. What I'm getting here is that, the outcome card, you do have this Wheel of Fortune card. And this is a situation where, something is changing, your fortune, if you have been having a streak of bad luck, then this could be a situation wherein, things are going to get better. Things are going to get improved. Also, this could be a situation maybe you wanted to run away and you might just want to have a vacation, travel. Those kinds of things could be coming into place. Also, I kind of feel that for some of you guys, this is a time wherein you may want to protect yourself, protect your energy from people that have been taking advantage of you. I do see that as a possibility over here. You might also meet someone from foreign lands or abroad that can, help you to change your luck, change everything that has been going on right now. Because for Taurus, I kind of feel that, you have been dealing quite a lot of heavy stuff, a lot of things that are unexpected. And, you're not really the type that likes surprise. So you have been getting a lot of stress, a lot of surprise, one thing over another. And right now you just want to erase it all. You wanted to dream for a better future, I would say. So yeah, right now I guess the theme for those that are in the sign of Taurus is being careful on who you trust and really seeing through the lies and deception of how other people are treating you. How are they negotiating to you? This is not the time for you to get fooled over and over again, but for you to learn from mistakes and for you to, to be sure to be cautious of the people that are around you. Either way, this is the Wheel of Fortune is always a sign of first waiting, and second is that, it is a sign of karma changing. So it is going to be it will vary for each person and how this can really manifest for you. But we know that, whatever it is that is building up right now to whatever situation that you're going through, that cycle is definitely going to end, and you are now entering to a brand new cycle. So there's going to be a rebirth of something, and you are entering a new chapter of your own life. So yeah, so there is definitely going to be decisions right here. And I would say that, being afraid is quite normal, but it should not stop you from moving forward with life. Being afraid should not be an excuse for you to not do anything at all, because I kind of feel that this is a time wherein you should take action, but you should not just accept everything. You need to learn how to question things. what are their intentions towards you? Why are they doing the things that they are doing? You need to question all of this, and you need to question of a if a specific individual or a specific group of people are really good for you, and are they really onto your best interests. That's really, the focal energy of this reading. So yeah, you need to discern yourself on what feels good and what is really right for you, because I kind of feel that for some of you, you are confusing that, because it feels good, because it makes you happy, means it's the right thing. But sometimes you need to question the motivation of other people, because I will not be surprised if there would be other people that are trying to bring you down. So you need to work on that energy as well. So the karma cards that I have with you is in the sign of Mercury in Taurus in the 6th house. So again, Mercury has a lot to do with mind and how you communicate with people, their thoughts, your thoughts, those kinds of things. And it has a lot to do with awareness as well. So in the sign of Taurus, this is you basically. And it has a lot to do with your belief system, and with the practicality of life, the comfort of life, what is pleasure to you, what is comfort to you. And it has a lot to do with resources as well. So resources can be related to connections that we have with other people all at the same time. And in your the 6th house has a lot to do with enemies, the people that are not serving as well. It could have a lot to do with health. It could have a lot to do with the service that we give to other people or what we receive all at the same time. So with Mercury Taurus in the 6th house, I'm not talking about, what it means in a natal aspect, but on what you need to know with this combination is that you need to be sure of the things, especially ones that need some form of detailed work, people in your workplace, in the things that they are saying to you. You need to be more practical and not get swayed, especially if you're working with friends or people that you love in terms of your work routines. This could also be a situation wherein you might need to recheck something in terms of your work or your health situation, that kind of situation. So the 6th house also can represent our past, past lover, past person in our life, or maybe someone is being hostile to us and we're not seeing that in a very clear manner. And maybe someone is trying to manipulate us in terms of our work, in terms of the service that we are giving out, or trying to take advantage of you by using their own words, or I kind of feel that there is really something about work. So I know this is a love reading, but I cannot help but think that there is an element here of work routines and how you deal with the people that are around you in your everyday life, in your social life, those kinds of things. So maybe the people that are surrounding you at work has an influence in terms of your love life. And that, it's going to be quite a messy situation wherein you are focusing about a relationship and it has to be a one-on-one connection, but then other people try to make a mess of things. They are whispering things, saying something behind your back, doing something behind your back, and it creates a huge number of pitfalls in terms of your relationships, one after another. So that could be an issue that you might be dealing with. So you need to stay alert. You need to be more cautious of the people that you really trust. And you need to think, if you already trust someone, if they ever do something that is quite uncalled for during this time, you might need to reflect on that and ask yourself if they are really good for you and if they are really serving you with your best interest in life. Because I kind of feel that there could be a woman here wherein maybe you think that you trust them, but maybe they are not really a person that you should be trusting. So yeah, I hope that this reading has helped you and has given you insight and clarity to your situation. If you'd like a more personal reading, if you want to take a look onto your personal situation so we can see the real outcome of your whatever you are going through right now, just contact me at inthestarsbychrissy.com or email me at inthestarsbychrissy@gmail.com, and I'll see you guys next month.